Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. First of all, I know it's a day that you guys could be doing anything with your day, but you're here together as a committee of women for the Democratic Party, and we're really striving to help in our community. I think more people want to know about this. More people need to know about this, because this is very important in how our community and how our county can move forward. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm born here in Naples, one of the few. I was raised in Immokalee, not too far from here, by my mother. I lived with my mother, my older brother, and my sister in my small family. And my mother was an immigrant from Haiti. But through her teaching, I was able to learn the power of education, and also knowing to give back to my community. So those are things that are very dear to me, very dear to us as our culture in Southwest Florida. Now, I know many people come to Florida for two good reasons. One is our weather, right? You guys love it here. It's very beautiful, and Collier County has a beautiful, beautiful place to live. But also, we understand that we have great opportunities because Collier County is one of the wealthiest cities in our country also. But even with that, we still have problems. We still have problems that our citizens, our residents are facing. We still have problems that our businesses are facing. I've been able to, listen to a little bit more through our community what those issues have been. As they mentioned, 90% of our children go to public schools in Florida. That's a high rate. A lot of our teachers, our police officers, our nurses, all of them feel as if they're being underpaid. And that is something that I think we can begin to work on together. The next thing I see is affordable housing or the workforce housing conversation. And I know sometimes we don't have a clear definition as what it is. Well, I believe that it ought to be our workforce housing that we should name it. Why? Because it is that workforce that actually has been helping our community, stimulating it, and making sure that we're all able to enjoy this beautiful county. Those people who have been working long hours, early mornings, the teachers that have been giving everything they have outside of budgeting from schools. I really believe that we should step up together in helping them. The next thing I see as another issue is our migrant worker assistant program. Many times, as I said to you, my mother came from Haiti as a migrant, as an immigrant, but also there were many people that I see that are looking to understand the system, understand how to properly be documented and enjoy the dream that America has to provide. And again, I think it's our responsibility in our county to help them, to assist them in understanding these steps that can be met versus separating children from their families, destroying dreams, and doing things that I think are against the American culture and the American dream. Lastly, I see that our business economy is being hurt due to situations where we have employees, doctors, nurses, teachers who are being paid, compensated here for the work and great talent that they do have. But after that, they're getting on 75, going to Miami, going to Fort Myers, and spending that money there, not able to spend it in our economy to help our businesses and to continue to help our economy and our community and our county grow. And I think those are areas that have been a long time problem issue. And I think that we want to address them. And if I'm elected, those will be some of the first things that I would like to tackle as your county commissioner. Now, one thing my mother used to always say, if you're going to talk about a problem and only talk, then you're just complaining. So we must have solutions. What are the next things that we can do? I believe those are the key things to focus on. What is it next that we can do? I believe, as they mentioned, the fact that affordable housing is one of our big keys, that we must look at options throughout our county. I know there have been talks of having it on one side, and legally we can't do that, have it in one area. It must be spread throughout the county. So it does leave room for conversation. Some people have opposed it. Some people know we need it. So I think we need to continually talk on it and see what are the best opportunities. Along with that, I see another solution, which is helping our teachers and our staff in Collier County be compensated correctly. They're being faced with prices of the cost of living continue to rise. I remember myself when I used to live in a 2-bedroom apartment. At one point, it was $650, and today it is nearly doubled. So it is very hard for them to find affordable workforce housing. And what that leads to is long waiting lists of people who cannot find somewhere to live and forcing them out of our county, which again does not help us economically. So those are situations that I think we want to address and see how we can move forward in those areas. And again, I believe outreach with us going out into the community to inform them of the different bodies in our county that help. I know the Secretary of Office has been so helpful to me, Secretary of Elections, in just understanding the systems and the different rules that are in our county. And I believe as many more county bodies continue to do that, our residents, our visitors will have more education on what they can and cannot do here, and also how to be a better asset to our culture and our communities. I thank you for all of your time and all of your encouragement. To see you all here this morning really gives me encouragement to continue to fight and have our voices heard